Shalom, shalom, Kwame Ashala. Just want to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah HaChodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of GMS. To you I say shalom, and Kwame Ashala and Abad Babal, and shalom unto hopeful elect. Now, this is from CBS New York. It's a news station or news channel, and it says Hezbollah leaders blame deadly pager attack on Israel, and this happened a couple of days ago. Now this should make you think, man. This should make you think, why would you want to take the MOTB after seeing this? You know, if they can easily hack pagers, they can easily hack the CHIP. Not just shut it off, but blow you up. If you don't cooperate, they'll just turn your chip off and then blow you up and delete you. Right, so, you know, from watching this clip, man, it just tells me who's in control, really. And that's these small hatters, and they come out of the nation of Edom. So it's you small hats and you other Edomites that are in charge, man, and you're bringing forth this device to the people. So we know what you're capable of, man. War is in this guy's heart. It's not peace. And that's what they're going to bring to you. War when you take the MOTB. But after watching this, man, I don't want to take the MOTB. You know, this kind of reminded me of a movie, some Hollywood shit, man. Like The Bourne Identity. It really reminded me of the movie The Cell. And it also reminded me of the movie Kinsman. And by the way, in The Cell and Kinsman, Samuel L. Jackson was in both of those movies. Funny thing. But I believe the antagonist in Kinsman was Samuel L. Jackson. He came up with the idea of chipping the people and blowing them up. Right? But funny thing, he starred in those movies. But yeah, but it was like a scene in The Cell and Kingsman, man. If you don't cooperate, they just blow you up with the CHIP. They lace it with explosives, and then they just blow you up and delete you, man. But yeah, after watching this, why would you want to take the MOTB? This is very serious. Now let me play the clip, and then I'm going to get some scriptures.
Hezbollah leaders are blaming Israel in a new type of attack that used pagers.
They exploded on a few thousand people. Dick Brennan here in studio with us with more. Dick?
Christina Maurice, the blast killed at least 9 people and injured several thousand others, including Iran's ambassador to Lebanon. We want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is disturbing. It was an attack the likes of which we've never seen before. Hundreds of handheld pagers exploded nearly simultaneously across Lebanon and in parts of Syria.
What we know is about 2,800, and that number could go up, of these people who were injured, were standing around people or wearing these pagers.
Look at this video. A man in a supermarket is targeted. He goes down after the...
See, man, that's like some Hollywood shit, man. But the thing is, this is real life. It's not cinematic. People actually died and got hurt. But this is the type of shit that you see in a movie, bro. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
In his bag or on his belt goes off. The people around him are not injured. And the man here on the left in yellow checks his pager seconds before it blows up, and he goes down. A Hezbollah official said that a new brand of handheld pagers used by the group first heated up, then exploded.
Who uses a pager? This is something that Hezbollah started doing because they believed that their phones had been compromised in terms of intercepts by Israeli intelligence. So this was a way to communicate, they thought, securely.
Hezbollah leaders blamed Israel for the attack. Yesterday, Israeli officials said they were considering ramping up its military campaign against Hezbollah. The group has been firing rockets into northern Israel in support of Hamas in the Gaza war. Tonight in Tel Aviv, Israelis responded to the news.
It's unbelievable, really. This is a remarkable achievement if it was Israel. And it's about time they will pay for what they've done and what they're doing to us in the northern border.
But others fear the operation would put hostages in more danger.
Personally, I'm afraid. I want the hostages to come back as fast as possible. And this kind of attack only furthers them coming back to us.
Now, how could this happen? There are a lot of theories. One is about manufacturing. Maybe it was done then. Another theory that this was a cybersecurity breach, causing the pager's lithium batteries to overheat and detonate. The Israeli military said it would not be commenting on the incident. Hezbollah has promised to retaliate. Maurice.
Yeah, so if Hezbollah promised to retaliate, then they know for sure that Israel did it. All right. So it's no longer a theory. If they're going to make statements like that, then they know. Okay? They know. But there you have it, man. You know, why would you want to take the MOTB after seeing something like this? They can just delete you, lace explosives in that, man. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. So this is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. I'll read in the NLT. So that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. That's right. And it is a scheme, you know. When you go into the word devices in the Hebrew, or in the Greek, I mean, it just simply means an evil intent. And this guy, man, he's using technology for evil. He's not using it for good. And ultimately, that's what the MOTB is for. It's for evil. It's not for good, guys. It's not to make your lives easier. It's really to make you a slave. And really, it could be used to kill you. Right? Like I said, man, just go and watch the 2 movies, Kinsman and The Cell. And that device that was lodged into your flesh, when you see it in the movie, it was used to destroy you, not to help you. And that's what these guys like Klaus Schwab and these other technocrats and these people that are in charge of bringing forth the NWO, they're telling you that it's going to help you. But it ain't going to help you, because we know that in the scriptures. And that's why we are not ignorant, because we understand the scriptures. We see their agenda. We understand what the secret council is doing when it comes to the New World or the NWO. I'll read it one more time. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his device. You shouldn't be ignorant by now. With the apostles coming out there, bringing out all these videos, informing you Israelites, also with the news, right? You shouldn't be ignorant. The truth is out here. You should know this by now. You should know this by now. And definitely looking at this should make you think. Should make you more reluctant towards taking that MOTB. You shouldn't want to take it after seeing this. And like I said, your death, it's not going to be like a Hollywood film where you take multiple takes. Cut and action. No, it's not going to be cinematic. You know, once that MOT gets blown up in your brain, or once you get that grievous sore, it ain't going to be cinematic. That's it. You're dead. You're judged. So it's not a game, man. It's not a game. So let's get Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And it says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. That's right. And this is tyrannical, man. And that's what idolatry gets you, because this mark is going to be used for idolatry at the end of the day. Right? It's a mark for idolaters. And we know what idolatry leads to. It leads to tyranny. And that's what that device is going to do. You know, it's going to cause these elites to become super tyrants, man. Everything's going to become more centralized. Everything that you do, they will know. They will know what you're doing every second of the day. Okay? So it says both small and great, rich and poor. And that means everybody. Doesn't matter how great you are. Doesn't matter how lowly you are. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, if you're incarcerated or if you're not incarcerated. You're going to have to take it to function in society or in this system, right? And that word mark is the charagma. What is the root word for charagma? Karaks, which is a stake stake is going to be lodged into your flesh. And that's the MOTB. That's that device. Right? So you shouldn't be ignorant. You should know this by now. There's countless videos out there. Okay? Not just by the Hebrew Israelites, not just by GMS, but by alternative news stations, man. Right? And they're bringing that information out. So you shouldn't be ignorant. This is not a game. This is real life. Right? So just keep that in mind. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Correct. And let's just say you take it and you no longer want to comply with their rules, then guess what? They turn your CHIP off and then they just blow you up. Right? They just blow you up. And that's what it could lead to, possibly. So we get this. Get one more. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's right. He's going to devour you if you take the MOTB. He's going to devour you, man. He's going to delete you and eat you. That's what he's going to do. So you have to be sober and you have to be vigilant. You have to keep a watch. You have to watch out for your best interests and for your loved one's best interests. And I'm talking about the loved ones that are in the truth. Okay? It's not just talking about your family members, because, you know, I'll just be honest. You know, your family members might not make it. You know, they may not believe in this truth, so they may not make it. Right? Because your adversary, the devil, that's right. You know, that comes to the spiritual demon Satan. But the spiritual demon Satan is working with people in the flesh. And that starts with you Edomites. And like I said earlier, hey, these people are the devil, man. These people are the devil, man. Who would do that? You lace explosives in pagers, man? Or you cause your pager to explode? Right? That's the devil, man. Only the devil would do that. Right? Only the devil would do that. So, hey, shows you who's the devil, and it shows you who's in control and who has power and who really wants to use technology for evil, right? So as a roaring lion walketh about seeking whom he may devour. And a lion is very powerful. That's an apex predator, king of the jungle. You can't just go up against a lion, right? You got to be careful when you deal with a lion. And that's how this devil's coming. He's like a lion, man. A lion with sharp teeth, sharp claws, and muscle, man. And this guy has the muscle. You know, he has the muscle. It's the military and his weapons. Matter of fact, let me get that, you know, going into iron teeth. That's in Daniel 7:7. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it. And it had 10 horns. Yeah, and this is really going into the Roman Empire. And you can compare this, okay, in the context it's going into the Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire. But you can compare this to America, because America is Rome revitalized. And that when it says here it had great iron teeth, it's talking about their military. Because what do you use your teeth for? You use your teeth to devour, to eat food, right? And that's how America gets its resources. That's how they're able to put their embassies and bases all over the world. They do it through their military, right? Through force, you know, with the sword. And it said it had 10 horns. And that's going into the tributary states that were under Rome, ancient Rome back then. But now you can compare that to NATO and the EU in scripture. So, hey, man, these Edomites, they're using their military. Okay, they're military. Military, man. And don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Let's see if I can go back here. Yeah, so he's a roaring lion walketh about seeking whom he may devour. That's right. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. All right, so just keep that in mind. Why would you want to take the MOTB after seeing this, man? So with that, just want to give all praises, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, of GMS, that do teach well, that have taught me this truth. To you, I say Shalom, and Shalom unto the hopeful elect, Kwame Ashala and Abba Ball. Shalom.